I'm making a purpose closed-in binding, and for this I've cut the brocade in a width of approximately 5 inches, and then change the foot, place the dory inside of about a half a centimeter turning, and then turned over the other side, trapping the dory inside, the piping inside, and seaming with the zip foot close to the edge. Now the advantage of making this type of closed-in piping is that you can actually make this and you can store it, and all the unsalvaged edges are turned towards the inside, and therefore it stops it from fraying. So you can make it in bulk and you can just store it away. Now it's going to be a nice wide, about a 1.5 inch left, you know, with all the turnings and everything done. Now the other reason why I'm turning this in this manner is because the fabric is see-through, and I will get a reflection on the right side of the garment, and I want the right side of the dory, the fabric showing, the brocade fabric pattern. It's a bit muddled up on the wrong side, so if I did it on the open, I would get more fraying, and I'd have to be more careful as I'm attaching it along. But also the wrong side reflection would show, and the reflection of this would not be as nice because this brocade has like a mixed up cluttered pattern on the wrong side. So if we want a neat finish, then we're going to prepare this piping, and hopefully we're just going to use this. And I've shown making this in the past, probably a little bit narrower, because I think when I initially started this off, going back a good couple of years ago, when I first made this dory, I actually demonstrated not only how to use it, but make it in bulk as well. So if you have any fabrics left over, this is a good way of making this dory and storing it, because especially these, it's a big fashion. This brocade type of piping is in big fashion, and there's so many usages for this. So you can use it in so many different ways, and for storing it, you can even buy remnants of this brocade fabric, half a yard pieces, a yard pieces. It'll take you to do a full suit, it'll take you about half a yard. So, and then if you're doing it really wide, it'll probably take you a bit more, because it depends on how big strips you cut. So for this one I cut approximately 5 inches, because the other thing you've got to bear in mind is that brocade, it does all these silvery and these metallic threads, they start coming out, and obviously this brocade isn't like the traditional real brocade, which was the jamawar hand woven type of thing. That's quite expensive, and very few people use that now. But the original, going back years, wedding suits were made out of this, and also there's lots of saris and stuff made out of this, and you can do some wonderful stuff with this brocade. It's all the rave now. We've got lots of the pants made in this. With this particular suit, I want to actually make the pants in the brocade. So we'll go on to see that also happening once we've completed the jacket. going to do now is get our jacket. I've already trimmed the sides of this, and we're going to add leave about an inch at the bottom and just